Have you ever felt the irresistible pull to move your feet when a great song plays? Imagine that sensation multiplied, echoing through the ages, where dance serves as more than just movement. It's a language spoken by every culture, every society across the globe. From the rhythmic clapping in African tribal dances to the elaborate footwork of an Irish jig, dance has always woven its way through the fabric of social gatherings, binding us in a shared rhythm. This art form transcends spoken language, breaking down barriers and stitching together disparate communities with a thread of common understanding. It's in the way a melody can cause a room full of strangers to tap their feet in unison, or how a beat can summon a crowd to the dance floor, united in the moment, regardless of their day-to-day lives. Dance, in its purest form, is a powerful catalyst for social engagement, a non-verbal dialogue that speaks directly to our instincts, our emotions, and our collective humanity. This is the story of how one young man's passion for dance and music brought his community together. In a small town where everyone knows your name, a young man with a pair of little headphones made a big impact. Let's meet Jamie. 22 years old and full of zest, Jamie has always had a rhythm in his steps and music in his soul. Jamie was mesmerized by beats and tunes. His parents recall how he would sway and tap to the rhythm of their old kitchen radio, a sight that brought smiles and occasional chuckles from family and friends. Growing up in a town where the streets whisper tales of generations, Jamie found his escape and expression through dance. His journey wasn't carved through formal training, instead it blossomed in the backdrop of daily life, amidst the humdrum of his small but close-knit community. Each morning as the sun casts its first golden hues over the town, Jamie slips on his little headphones, the gateway to his world of melodies. As he dances through the streets, each step and spin isn't just a move but a word in the language of his soul. To the local bakery, past the old library and around the town square, Jamie's routine is a moving canvas, painting joy and energy. Shopkeepers and passers-by are no longer just faces, they become part of a shared experience, often breaking into smiles, tapping their feet, or even joining in the dance. What's fascinating is Jamie's choice of music. It's an eclectic mix, spanning classical symphonies, thumping electronica, soulful blues, and peppy pop hits. This variety not only showcases his diverse taste but also seems to tap into the varied pulses of those around him, connecting chords of familiarity and novelty through every beat he dances to. Unbeknownst to him, his daily routines were about to become much more than just a personal escapade. What happens when a simple act of joy becomes a spectacle? Picture this, a young man, headphones on, lost in the rhythm of his favorite tunes, dancing on a busy street corner. It's just another day until someone captures the moment. This isn't just any dance, it's an infectious display of happiness and freedom. Passers-by can't help but pause, their curiosity piqued by his uninhibited moves. Phones emerge from pockets and handbags, eager to capture the magic unfolding before their eyes. As the dancer spins and grooves, the crowd grows, drawn not only by his energy but by the pure delight of the scene. One of the onlookers, moved by the performance, decides to share this moment with the world. A video clip, barely a minute long, is uploaded to social media with the caption, "This guy just made my day." It doesn't take long for the internet to respond. The clip is shared and reshared, each time gathering more views, likes, and comments. From Instagram stories to Twitter feeds, the young dancer becomes a sensation overnight. Celebrities and influencers catch wind of his moves, reposting the video with their own messages of joy and encouragement. The dance is no longer just a performance, it's a statement, a burst of positivity in the daily scroll through social media. As his dance moves spread online, so did his influence, weaving a new tapestry of connections. Every action has its echo, and in this case, the echo was laughter, cheers, and dancing feet. Down the bustling streets where the young man danced, the air buzzed with new energy. Local cafe owner Mrs. Thompson shared how his moves not only caught the eyes of passers-by but also livened up her usually quiet weekday afternoons. "It's like he's got this magical ability to turn an ordinary day into a festival. People come in smiling and they leave happier," she said, her eyes twinkling with joy. Not far from the cafe, at the community park, elderly Mr. Jacobs, who spends most of his days watching the world go by, remarked, "That young man and his headphones have done more for my spirits than any medicine could. It's heartwarming to see the children trying to mimic his steps. Makes you feel young again." Speaking of children, a group of them could be seen gathering around the dancer whenever he appeared. One spirited little girl, with ribbons flapping as she jumped about, exclaimed, "He makes the best music! When he dances, it feels like we're in a movie!" The local library, usually a quiet sanctuary, found itself inadvertently turned into a rhythmic haven when the dancer chose its steps as his stage one afternoon. The librarian, Miss Foster, noted, "There's a subtle yet profound shift in the atmosphere. People tap their feet while reading. It's quite the symphony of literature and dance." His headphones and tunes brought more than just music into the streets. They brought a new spirit. But this story isn't just about dance, it's about the power of one individual to inspire change. As the young man's dance videos spiraled into viral sensations, he realized the impact his passion could have beyond the digital realm. Inspired to take his influence a step further, he began organizing local dance events. These weren't just gatherings, they were vibrant celebrations of movement and music that beckoned the community to join in. At these events, people from all walks of life came together. There was Maria, a retired schoolteacher who hadn't danced in public for decades. Yet there she was, swaying gently at first, then with increasing confidence as the music seemed to reignite her youthful spirit. And then there was young Jamal, a shy teenager who found a new way to express himself and connect with peers away from the pressures of social media and school. The ripple effect didn't stop at the attendees. Inspired by the inclusivity and joy of the dance events, several community members started their own creative ventures. A group of local artists, motivated by the energy of the dance events, set up a collaborative space for art and performance. This became a hub where creativity was nurtured and diverse forms of art could flourish together. In another part of town, inspired by the young man's initiative, a small cafe started hosting weekly music nights. People who never thought they'd perform in public found themselves signing up, sharing songs and stories, creating a tapestry of shared experiences and newfound friendships. The young man's initial dance videos, simple yet profound, had sparked a movement. These videos were more than just entertainment, they were a call to action, a catalyst for community engagement and personal growth. By sharing his passion, he had encouraged others to explore and express their own, creating a vibrant, interconnected community. Through dance, he not only moved to the rhythm but moved the hearts of those around him. As the beats go on, so does the legacy of a dancer with little headphones and big dreams. When our young dancer first shared his moves and melodies with the world, little did he know that he was setting the stage for a new cultural phenomenon. His unique blend of rhythms and heartfelt expressions resonated deeply, sparking a wave of enthusiasm that transcended the boundaries of his local community. Today, the ripple effects of his initial performance are palpable. Inspired by his passion and flair, the community now hosts an annual dance event, aptly named Rhythms of Unity. This festival not only celebrates dance but also brings together people from all walks of life, promoting unity and understanding through the universal language of music and movement. Each year, as the festivity unfolds, our streets are alive with the echoes of his influence, drawing crowds in the thousands, each eager to partake in the joyous celebration. But the impact of our young dancer goes beyond organizing vibrant events. He continues to play a pivotal role not just as a performer, but as a mentor to the youth. Through workshops and dance classes, he teaches more than just steps. He imparts life lessons about courage, perseverance, and the importance of cultural identity. It's a sight to behold as young minds light up, not only with the excitement of dance, but with the realization of their own potential to influence and inspire. Moreover, his ongoing efforts have fostered a stronger sense of community cohesion. Neighbors who once nodded in passing now converse and collaborate, united by the shared rhythms of dance. The local youth, often searching for direction, have found purpose and a sense of belonging, channeling their energies into creative expressions that uplift and unify. In every step and every beat, he proves that you don't need much to make a world of difference. Sometimes, all it takes is a song and a dance.